Now, one of the things that happened was I had an experience in Wyoming, in Savory, Wyoming, which isn't too far from here. It's just right across the border. And back in 1995, I believe, August 17th, 18th, 1995, I had an experience where two people pulled me out of my bed, took me through the wall and down out into the north of the house. And when I came and I looked, when they were bringing me, there was two other people standing there, and they had this bar. They had this bar, and I was looking at this bar, and I noticed that there was some symbols on this bar, and when I was looking at these symbols, this man or this woman, I couldn't tell what they were because they have no clothes, they had no hair, and their color was like the color of that door there. They were showing me these symbols, and they were talking to me, but they were talking in another language that I could understand, but I never heard this language before. But I understood everything that they were telling me, and I was looking at them. But I went into my ego, and I started saying, "Hey, I could understand these guys. They're talking a different language." And at that time, it took me a while to figure out that it was telepathy. Telepathy, and that's something that we need to start working with. If any of you want to learn telepathy, it's here. It's here, alive and well, and it's fast. You know, it's fast. If you want to learn it, my grandma teaches it. She's 100%. Okay, so they were talking to me, and they stopped and they turned around and they were looking behind me. So I turned around and I looked at the house, and my son was looking out the window at us. So they stopped doing everything that they were doing. So they took me back into the house real fast and put me back in my bed, in my body. And when I was come back in my body was cold. Because when you leave your body, when you come back, your body, gets cold, no life to it. So I start shivering. I grabbed my blankets and I looked, and my son was standing. He was looking out the window. So he was saying, "Dad," I said, "What's the matter, son?" He said, "There's some star people out here." I said, "Yeah." I said, "They've always been here. Just go to bed." He said, "No." He said, "No, they're right out here." So I said, "Well, just go to bed." He said, "No." Like all sons do. Yeah, he ran by me and ran downstairs and heard the door open and the screen door closed, and I was gone. I was gone.
For more information on the next Star Knowledge Conference, call Alan at 818-661-7437 or go to StarKnowledgeConference.com.